Massimo, how was this first leg of Les Sables Horta, Les Sables 2017?
Well, it was a very nice leg for us. We are very pleased to have finished fourth. There are very strong competitors on this race, so for us we're a non-professional crew, and so for us to be the first among the first boat was very good. We're very happy to be here in Horta again, because this is the second time we do this race. The first time was really our first experience of ocean, so we were also a little afraid. But this time was different, and it was a very technical race. There was not very much wind, but there were a lot of tactical choices to do, and I guess we made the right ones because we are here among the first boats.
How was the final approach for the islands?
Well, it was a little slow. The wind about just after Graciosa started dying down, and we were hoping actually that the third boat would slow down more, and so we would be able to reach that boat. But that was not the case. The other boats behind us were very far, so we were not worried. But on a normal race, we could perhaps have tried something a little crazy to try to pass Stella Nova, the third boat. But in this race, the final ranking is based on the time of the two races. So to lose time just to try to pass the boat was not perhaps a good idea. So we had a conservative approach.
What can we expect from the Italian team for the second leg of the race?
Well, if we were to do the same as this leg, it would be great. It's a very different, normally it's a very different leg. Normally it's a leg for powerful boats. So which are the more new ones, faster, because it's all in reaching. Our boat is second generation. Now we are talking here about fourth generation. So, but you know, we will try to do our best.
2 years ago, 6th place. This year, first leg, 4th place. Can it be better for the next time?
We'll see. It's a good question. Certainly the experience has made a big difference. Also, there is a big difference between the 6th place of last year, of the last edition, and this one, because last year there were only the last edition there were only 8 boats, so 6 out of 8.
Yes,
and,
of course.
So it's different.
And how was that race that you made last year around Ireland? Is it too different from sailing from France to Horta, to the Azores Islands?
Well, that was a great race, but certainly the weather was very different. Very different. It's a challenging race, and it can get very rough. Of course, all races can be rough, because if you encounter a system, weather system, but there you know that you're going to find bad weather and strong winds, and also a lot of current. And current is the big difference, I would say, between that race and this race. But here you really have the feeling of the ocean and be out, and there is less, the boats are more far from each other, so there is a different tactic. Yes.
Are there many sailing boats of class 40 in your country, in Italy?
Actually, not many. There are, that I know, maybe there are a total of 6 boats, out of which 4 are active. But racing in the Mediterranean with a class 40, it's very difficult, because first of all there are not many boats, as I said, and so it's difficult to make a ranking for class 40, and they have to race with ratings against IRC boats, and the boat is not designed for a rating. And the other thing is that often there is very little wind, and with little wind, with this very powerful boat with a lot of wet surface, they are really slow, and small boats can turn around you and while having a much lesser rating.
Are you going to stay in class 40? Are you going to come back to the Azores in the next years?
The program is not made yet, but I think this may be the last year in class 40. For us, being Italians, it's very difficult to arrange the seasons in France. The boat stays in France all year. We have done, this will be the third year we stay in France. It's very expensive too, and so I think I may start going back to racing in the Mediterranean. But it's a great experience, and it's great to be here in Horta, especially.
Okay, thank you. I hope you have good wins for the second leg, and grazie, arrivederci.
Grazie mille a voi. Grazie.